On to the Signal Iduna Park for Week 13 UL Primetime action, and it's between two teams that have never featured on Primetime this season so far, Borussia Dortmund and Juventus. Both teams are outside the playoffs, looking in. They're in the hunt, as we like to call it. Let's go through the Dortmund lineup first of all. Gregor Kobel starts in net, Marius Wolf, Mats Hummels, Nico Schlotterbeck, and Rami Bensebaini, a signing from Borussia Mönchengladbach, as your back four. Emre Can and Marcel Sabitzer as the double pivots in midfield. Marco Reus being moved over to the right-hand side, apart from his cam position, and also his left mid position. This is kind of new for Marco Reus. The last time we saw him do that was around 10 years ago. Jamie Bino Gittins, the 74 overall, looks to be the bright spot down the left-hand side, with Julian Brandt taking over Marco's role in the middle as the 10, with Nicholas Füllkrug, the Werder Bremen striker, up top. Well, former Bremen striker. Let's see who's on the bench. We've got Maya, Mounier, Nicholas Sula, Salih Ozcan, Karim Adeyemi. He'll look to be a bright super sub. Daniel Mellon and Sebastian Haller. Right, let's move over to what the old lady are cooking. Here we go. Here is Juventus. Wojciech Szczesny, the ever-present of the Ultimate League side that won it all. The inaugural champions. Starts in goal with Gatti, Bremer and Danilo as the back three. Locatelli as the lone defensive midfielder with four midfielders of Cambiasso. He has been featured recently in their lineup. Seems to be a good kid. Weston McKennie, Adrian Rabiot and Filip Kostic as your midfield four, with two strikers, Vlahovic slightly further ahead of Federico Chiesa, who's known for being a winger. Mattia Perlin as the sub, Daniel Rugani, Samuel Eling Jr., Timothy Weah, who scored a banger a couple of weeks ago in real life for Juve, Fabio Miretti in the midfield, Moise Keane and Adutskuts Milik. The referee today is a Polish name that I am not going to try to pronounce in a million years. Juventus is going to be in their white strip today. And it's goal time. Actually, yeah, Dortmund haven't featured on Primetime before. They have featured in the Klassiker. The only reason why I would have not known that was because of the infamous highlight incident. I say infamous. Locatelli now. Let's see what Juventus start with. It's a nice pass towards Chiesa. Into the box he goes, and should have taken more care with that opportunity. Now, Bino Gittins, furthest forward for Dortmund. Svitzer. This is Brandt dropping deep. Now looking to advance, but Danilo snuffs the pass out. Oh, that's Reus. Oh, poor pass there. Kostic. Away from Reus. You definitely think he's had to lose his pace by now. Chiesa. And that's Marius Wolf's problem to deal with. Don't have been impressive in a few weeks. Taking down the champions, taking down Chelsea, taking down Benfica, but then getting slapped by Barcelona. And then losing to Everton. Meanwhile, Juventus, they're doing well defensively, but they also just cannot score for their lives. Shot is blocked by Bremer. It's highly unlikely that we're going to see goals, is what I'm saying. I wonder how many clean sheets Szczesny has. It's going to be close to 5 at this point, which is very good for this stage. Onana only won last year's Golden Glove with only 11 out of 31 games. Can goes for goal, and saves like that are going to keep Szczesny with a clean sheet. The Dortmund captain comes close. There you go, hypermotion. Yeah, he's got it covered. Surprisingly very consistent goalkeeper that's pretty underrated. Taking us a while to get back into his goal. Now screaming at his defence to gain position. Brandt. Oh, Royce! Ho ho! The little German spy there almost nicked one in at the back stick, near stick actually. Almost leaps over Filip Kostic. And Dortmund going to have the opportunity to try again. Now look for Royce once more. That's Gatti. That's Schlotterbeck. He did really well last season. Sabitzer. Füllkrug. Straight in Bremer. That's what I mean about Juventus holding a really firm back line. Julian Brandt. That's a Wolf. There's space for him here. Quickly closed down by Kostic. It really is sort of like acting like a left back in recent games. Maybe that's why they can't score. Dusan Vlahovic. Chiesa. And Cambiasso sneaks in and almost gave the old lady the lead. He should have done. Chan. Still Emre Chan going forward. Füllkrug. Okay, I'm sorry, Juve, but how are you letting this guy onside? How deep does your line have to be for that? And maybe Füllkrug should have thought to himself, I probably should have buried that. Perhaps even first time if he's talented enough. Third quarter of the game for Dortmund. Brandt. It's away by Kostic. Now Schlotterbeck. Hummels. Sabitzer. Oh, Bremer is just getting in the way of everything Dortmund have going for them at the moment. Cambiasso. They move very methodically, these teams. That's easily given away. Füllkrug. Again, passiveness. Too much time on the ball. Chan. Royce. On to Marius Wolf. Brandt. Schlotterbeck. That's a by knee by no Gittins. Terrible first touch. Why is he taking it with his knee? Now Rabiot. Here come Juventus. Vlahovic. Nothing. 0 goals in the last 2 games for Juventus. Including a horrible loss away from home to Real Betis. Danilo lines it up. Vlahovic easily blocked and cleared. Now Royce. See, now the old Marco Royce would have sped down that right-hand side as much as he could. Brandt. Royce. Wolf. Füllkrug, open, middle, what a finish! Textbook from Nicholas Füllkrug. And the yellow wall celebrates. Oh Jesus. I will not ruin everything there. Granted, this won't be going in the highlight package, but that's a fantastic goal. Oh, camera's messed around a bit. It's gone through his back. Look at this. Ugh. Chesney, no chance. And it's Dortmund that get the ball rolling. Perfectly weighted ball in by Wolf as well. 10 minutes before half time. 1-0. It's a Bivabi. One cup chance for two here. Bino Gittins. Let's see what the 74 overall's got it. He's going to lay it off for Fulkrug. And it was almost two. Great save by Szczesny. Strong left hand. Brandt's fourth corner of the game, and none from the other side. He's going to swing it. Fulkrug. It got Szczesny moving, but Gatti blocks it immediately after the ball was headed towards goal. At the 0-0, this Juventus back 3-0. A lot of pressure at the moment. Chiesa. Now this is Vlahovic. Brandt. Giving away. Chiesa trying to find some space away from Dortmund's defenders. Oh, fantastic ball to his strike partner Vlahovic, who gets himself trapped. But Chiesa, that's a heavy touch. And Royce puts it back to Kobel for his first involvement in the game, to be honest. Well, with his feet. Bremer. Now Rabiot. Locatelli. Sabitzer, that's a late challenge, but does get the ball still. Brandt over the top for Bino Gittins. Is he onside here? He is. Chance here for Dortmund. Bino Gittins lays off on a plate for Fulkrug straight at Gatti. But Chan now. No, that's easily cleared. Brandt. Marcel Sabitzer. Chiesa. Nothing there. So that ends the first half. We actually saw a goal, which is pretty surprising, but we'll take it nonetheless. I mean, it's entertainment, isn't it? And Nicholas Fulkrug is the man to put his team ahead 10 minutes before the break. John 1, Juventus 0 half time. But it's definitely a one-sided game in terms of the stats. A little bit more possession, but a whole hell of a lot more shots. I mean, look at Juventus XG and you wonder why they're not scoring. I don't get how these defensive line breaks are calculated, by the way. They don't mean nothing. Dortmund definitely going to need to increase their shot accuracy. 45% in the first half. Granted, when you have more shots and not many of them go in, that will do that to you. Kostic. Oh, speeding through. Kostic against Kobel. What a save. Unbelievable work from Dortmund's number one. Now what can Juventus do from this corner? Kostic. Wait by Benzabaini. This is Bremer. Can he swing it back into the mixer? Kostic. Holds off Wolf. Gets an advantage call as well, but it's instantly gone. They could have done with that, Juventus. They are quite good from set pieces. Guys like Gatti, guys like Vlahovic. Now Julian Brandt to Marco Royce, who becomes narrower and narrower as the game progresses, it looks like. He really misses that 10 roll. Brandt. Oh, look at this. Weaving his way in and out. He did the same against United in the playoffs. Sadly, that was all for nothing. They hope to get back there and do one better, though. They have yet to make it to a quarter-final. Juventus, meanwhile, have been there 3 times. No, 4 times, actually. Yeah. basically all 4 Ultimate League seasons, they have never missed a quarter-final. They're kind of like the Brazil of this league, aren't they? You never expect them to do well, but they're always there. And in most cases, almost favourites. But it doesn't have to be the case today. They will probably miss out on the playoffs if they keep playing like this. Final Gittins offside. So I'm going to bring on Niklas Sula on for Marcel Sabitzer. He's not really done much besides a fantastic goal against Inter in week 3. Chiesa. Oh, walking on walking on tightropes there. Sorry. Sula. Full Krug. Now Brandt. This is a lovely Dortmund move. Royce. Great ball. Marius Wolf. Almost 2-0. Straight at Szczesny. Now Benzabaini, they go again. Straight into Bremer. That move definitely looked like the same thing that they used to score the winning goal against Bayern in the Klassiker last season. What a game that was. Granted, they did have Jude Bellingham. Kostic. Rabiot. Knuckles him down, but no need to. The shot is wayward. So they've had enough of the youngsters. And I say that. Marco Reus has just come off. Daniel Mann replaces and Miretti comes on for Cambiasso. Colin Brandt. Nothing there. Now Juventus. Chiesa is being forced on the right hand side. Here's Weston McKennie. Away from Benzabaini. And we're going to have our first booking perhaps. Nope. Polish referees having none of it. It's Chiesa as well. They always do this, the bots. As soon as someone scores, they just immediately, like, I want to kill someone. It's this strange switch in their head just flips. Full Krug. That header's going nowhere. It's any team's game now. And you'd have to think that Dortmund have thrown this one away. Blahovic. McKennie. Away from the chasing pack. Weston McKennie. Back to Blahovic. Great save. Can Kostic do anything with the rebound? He's going to lay up for Rabiot. Back to Blahovic. A second try. And this one didn't look as much threatening. Full Krug, great work to start their counter. Niklas Sula acting as a centre mid, which is really weird, but also really funny. Kind of good to just swinging at anything that moves. Chelsea going to blast this up the pitch. Schlotterbeck. Brandt has time. Bano Gittins. Oh, McKennie! Oh, that was close. I think it's going to be actually called for the initial foul on Byron Gittins that he skipped past from. So maybe McKennie's got the ball there. And Mats Hummels is going to take this free kick. He looks like he's about to ping one. Hummels into the box. It goes. Sula! Well, in that situation, you definitely have to give it to the Titan Tower of your team. Brandt's ramping the crowd up. What a save by Szczesny. Just further prove he's won the best. Brandt. Marlin flicked on. No one's there to poke it home. Right in front of the yellow wall as well. Locatelli. Dusan Vlahovic. Chiesa. Oh, what a chop. McKennie. Plenty of space for any white shirt at the moment. And he ran into trouble. Ten minutes remain. Can any team muster up the courage? Well, not the courage, but the strength to nab the winner? Sula. Nice threaded pass towards Emre Can. Marlon. Here's Mounier. Brandt. Goal! Speak of the devil. Speak of the Dortmund devil. I went into existence, don't I? Julian Brandt, who's been fantastic all game long, finally has his reward. Szczesny tries his best with his legs and his hands at the same time, but it's not working. Juve fall asleep, and Dortmund are 6 moments away. I mean, you have to say they have deserved it this game. They've definitely been the better side. Miretti. Kostic. Chance for a late twist, perhaps. It's looking for Vlahovic. Hummels, veteran, defending. Bremer, all straight to Vlahovic, and he's onside. This is dangerous! Oh my God, what a goal! That is one way to silence Signal Iduna Park. That is an absolute screamer. Out of literally nothing, from centre-back to striker. And he pulls up this out of the magic hat. Oh, Colbell is absolutely helpless. That was sensational from the big Serb. There's 4 minutes left. This still could be 3-2. You never know. These last 10 minutes have been freaking chaos. Can looks to calm the chaos and slow down a bit, but yeah, he's lost the ball. Maybe a Juventus counter-attack perhaps. Chiesa, McKennie, wide man, open. Kostic, got a free man open, but Benzabini will stop him in 10 seconds remaining. They've got to get it to someone with an attacking opportunity. Locatelli. That's not the man you want to give it to. That is not the man you want. No. Sula's going to just see the game out. And while it may look like it's going to go to extra time and penalties, that is not how it's going to happen tonight. Dusan Vlahovic stops Dortmund from claiming all 3 points. With one of the goals of the season, it has to be said. He's put a massive follow through that. Should we watch it one more time? I think it's that good. Let's watch it one more time. We think it's one. Brett. Bang. Mwah. Chef's kiss. In the 90th minute as well. You just cannot write that. Let's see the man of the match as well before we go. It looks to be Julian Brandt. So I guess a round of applause for him. And we will see you in the next primetime game sometime next week. You know the drill, from Friday to Monday. As we say so long from the Rhineland in Germany.